Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode, and this time we want to finish the Alan Wake Remastered storyline. We will finish the second DLC called The Writer. In the last episode, at the end, I managed to find out that I missed one video game, number 7, so I went back and luckily I was able from here to go back, and then at this point I really do have 7 Night Springs video games. So let's continue forward. Right. Now we just basically want to run along this cliff.
Would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
And apparently we need to get into the lighthouse.
Even with the light gone, all I could do was keep going.
Now, there isn't really anything that dangerous. I think it's really not easy to fall down here. But there will be an enemy here. There he is. Nice. Okay, now this is a bit worse. I think over here you really can fall down if you want, but we didn't, luckily. And now let's enjoy a little interview that we have with Mr. or Dr. Hartman.
Here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough. I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
It won't be fun. Okay, let's listen to it.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you've insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Ouch.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I
think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Anyway, that's where we need to go, but we need to use the exit.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
Right. Now, we can do this. We'll lower the wing of the plane. And also... hopefully not lose too much stuff. Alright. Now. Let's jump over. And now we have a little area with a fight ahead. But first, yeah. You know what? Can I give you the? Yes, I can. Anyway, here is another video game. It's number 8. So that's nice. Oh, really? Okay, so that's that. Now, under the right wing, if you go over here between these two rocks. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. There is a little... You can hear it, probably. This thumping. There is a little secret area. And if you find this, you will get another achievement.
I was supposed to be calling the shots, but for a long time, it had been the other way around.
Right. And for our troubles, we get a little something.
I was the writer, and it was just the tool of my trade.
Also a flare gun. And I think this is the only flare gun in this DLC. But we get more flashbang and some flares, so that's nice. And if you climb up the typewriter, you can also examine this. The words on the paper were secret messages communicated directly from his subconscious, or so they claimed. But there was nothing real waiting to be discovered here, no great facts to be unearthed. And yet, in the very absence of substance, or at least the description of it, was hidden a core of simple, literal truth. The words were correct, and yet there was no real meaning beyond semantic games, just an endless string of nonsense masquerading as prose, a torrent of forgettable filler text that piqued the curiosity but explained nothing. Yeah, so this is basically what's written down here. Right. Let's go back. Excuse me. Now, I don't think I need to fight anything here. We just need to run for it, but I might. There will be more bad guys coming our way. Yep. Already on my tail. Nope. Ow. You big head. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the safe haven. Nice. So you don't have to fight them. Not really.
Well done.
Thank you.
You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks, mate. Let's hear this memory.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I
Okay.
know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you, and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did.
They kept
Am I right?
coming.
Oh man.
There were
See?
too many of them.
I know you.
Hordes and hordes
But
of
Alan,
them.
it's all in
Swarming
your
over
head.
the landscape,
It is.
eager to kill.
I love
They
you.
were coming for
And I'm
Wake.
not going anywhere.
And this time they would get it with sheer numbers.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do these two things together. Anyway, now we have a little area ahead of us with oh, here you can get an achievement if you don't use guns, so I will try not to use guns. Oh man. But the light from the lighthouse will help immensely here. And it's sort of an insta-kill for the bad guys here. Nice. That guy should be dead in a second. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Anyone else? Anyway, I also think that the enemies here respawn basically infinitely. So it's good to move forward. If you go back, they will start respawning behind you as well. So really good to go forward here. Okay. Nice. Oh. Shall wait for you here. Good sir. Ah, I thought I dodged. Hopefully I didn't. Oh! I'm not using the gun. Good. Yeah, they often just get killed if you run past them. And there is nothing over there, just way back. But here we get a safe haven. So we can heal, get a checkpoint. So we are almost through. It's not a particularly hard area, not a normal difficulty, that is. Ah. Hello guys. Let me help you. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's clear this one as well. Just... Oh. 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 Yeah. You can stay there. First this, this. Oh, more of them. Yeah, I would have dodged that. Okay, this is basically there. We have enemies in front as well as in the back. And this is it. So we should get an achievement.
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
Okay, behind the lighthouse there you can see the Cordon Lake Lodge, but over here is another video game. That's number 9. Sitting comfortably in the armchair, and now we can go inside the lighthouse. There's nothing really much to do here, just climb these long stairs all the way up.
Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the dark presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
Okay, so nothing really to do here. You can go outside and have a look around. There we can see the Stucky's gas station. This is the big bridge, so you can see the overall layout of this world. But we want to use this ladder and climb up and exit from this area. Ooh, hot shot. And now we are closing to the ending. Closing on the ending. It was a nice little teleport. We are back to Diver's Isle and the Birdlag cabin, but first we will go up. If you remember,
I was starting to understand the symbolism.
Originally there was something up there, I think a coffee thermos or something like that. And this time, again, there is something. Okay, so sure enough, we can find the last video game here and get the last achievement. At this point, we have all the video games, all 10 of them. So this is it. And we still can get some achievements. We can get an achievement for finishing the game. We can get an achievement if our health in the final boss fight does not drop below 1/4. So it's sort of a critical or severely hurt condition. And we could get, but not this time, we could get an achievement. We did the whole DLC in one run with no restarting from any checkpoints and so on. But we will not get that because obviously I did have to restart from the checkpoint because I messed up
Hey, Al.
a thingy.
Feeling kind of depressed here.
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now.
Yeah,
Feel
sure.
abandoned.
This
He's
is
dead,
ridiculous.
though.
You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
Kind of does.
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kind of hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine, you're abandoned. Bye.
Al, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything.
Come
It was
on,
even
Barry.
taking the people Wake knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against him.
Right.
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting better? Here we go! I'm earning the 15%
Go
commission.
back. Stay away. Nice. So, this is the final boss
Great that
fight.
you first make yourself an imaginary
Friend,
and then you
can't even get along with
that guy.
We will have to fight a couple of imaginary enemies. First one being Dr. Emil Hartman. Oh. You know what? Going over here.
dark alleyways,
and a master of
substance abuse.
that's not
Best part.
Okay. So we will face this speedster, then we will have to face Anderson brothers, and all the while birds will try to attack us. But nice thing here would be that we actually have these crates with supplies, and
it's great for my job. Mostly consists of making sure you
oh,
don't impulse control. I'm a
People on track.
it's
Very enriching.
I have several
Lawyers on
speed dial just because I never know when to.
get in trouble again.
You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters
And assholes.
and you're
Not again.
come on guys.
because they make
Money. All
the
time.
What?
hey. When you threw a hissy fit, because your wife tried to help you and your
Ego.
couldn't take it, and because of that, you
Almost got me killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al.
BFF.
Oh, this is going to take the longest time. Okay. That particular Anderson is done. Oh. Okay. You know what? Okay, and now we get to fight Barry.
It's totally not. You have to literally pay
Your best friend.
to hang out with you because
Everybody else
you stuck with your
surly ass.
Be done with the... Let's be done with the birds. Stay away from me. Okay. So that's one. Berry number one. Where is he? Okay, that's the birds. Oh, there you are. Okay. Now, dear Barry, this is for you.
Al, I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Oh. Well. You know what? Hello. Oh. Okay, so that's it then. Nothing to it really. Now we can just get inside and this will be the end of the game.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me? Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Alright friends, this is the end of the special feature 2 of the second DLC of Alan Wake. Yeah, so things ended up better than they started up, I would say, at least from the DLC perspective. Alan Wake found his consciousness, so to say. His mind is clear. And now he's trying to get himself out of the dark place. Obviously, he's still in the dark place, and I wonder how the story continues. So I will probably want to check out Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I'm not sure if that adds anything special to the story, but I also heard that there is a what's it called? A DLC for the game called Control that also features Alan Wake, so I want to check that out. And apart from that, I'm looking forward to Alan Wake 2, which should be released later this year, I believe, still. So I would say that I quite enjoyed the game. It wasn't perfect, obviously. There was some problems with audio for me, namely that the dialogue was really low. For example, when Alan Wake read the pages, it was really low volume, and so what I meant by low, I meant low volume, obviously. But overall, I like the story, I like the gameplay. The DLC were fun, I would say. This second one, the writer was a bit shorter, I believe. It was below 1 hour overall. I would say it can be easily done below 1 hour, but I still liked it. It also felt a bit more easier compared to the first DLC. Anyway, I quite enjoyed it. I think that maybe the game is not for everyone, but I liked it. So yeah, that's it for me. So I hope you enjoyed the series. And I hope to see you in a next series. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you later. Bye.